Hey everybody, welcome back to BobkeTV. Well, it's time once again for the wine of the week. Okay, well, Paris-Roubaix is this Sunday, so I scoured the wine stores of the southwestern region and found that it's one of the very few regions, Roubaix, where Paris-Roubaix finishes, in France that does not have a wine growing industry. They have some great beers, but we took care of that for the Tour of Flanders last weekend. So I thought for Paris-Roubaix, in honor of whomever the winner is, when they take the top step of the podium, they will hopefully have some bubbly, some champagne. And the champagne growing region, not that far from Roubaix, actually, as a crow flies, and one of the closest wine growing regions to the Nord Pas-de-Calais, where the region of France that Paris-Roubaix hits all the cobbles and makes for the most iconic one-day race on the calendar. One of my very favorite champagnes is made by Billecart Salmon. It is the Blanc de Blanc, which means it uses exclusively white grapes, primarily Chardonnay grapes, although there's a couple of smaller white grape varietal that's sometimes used by some of the producers. Billecart Salmon, they've been in the champagne business since 1818, and this particular non-vintage version of their Blanc de Blanc Grand Cru is one of my favorites. It's a little pricey. It's comes in around $70 to $75. At my wine shop, if you buy 12 or more bottles of wine, you get a 20% discount. And so whenever I run out of Billecart Salmon Blanc de Blanc, I go back and get some more. And sometimes they don't have a full case, so I mix and match. But that does bring the cost down a little bit. But it's one of my very, very favorite bottles of wine. It's just absolutely fantastic. I'm going to try to get the cork off and not take my eye out like Sepp Van Marke almost did at the Tour of Flanders recently. So if Sepp Van Marke wins Paris-Roubaix, hopefully he's practiced his cork popping technique a little bit and won't disturb the people on the podium unless it's on purpose and they are expecting it. If you search YouTube for podium champagne faux pas from Tour of Flanders, you might get a little chuckle out of it. The cork actually comes up out of the bottle, knocks his cap back, and just whoosh, sprays the dignitary who is walking up. It's just shaking Peter Sagan's hand and is walking to Sepp Van Marke and was pretty surprised to get sprayed by the bubbles. That is one of the most satisfying sounds in all of consumption of any food or beverage. Wow. Has a very fine, exceptionally fine mousse. That's lovely. Wow. Some crisp apple, some almonds in there, and a lovely buttery brioche. It's great. Tight acidity. It has a really sumptuous, mouth-watering elegance to it that's quite delightful. Long finish. It's really elegant. This is a lovely glass of champagne. Best of luck to all the riders in Paris-Roubaix. I'm pretty sure that if you finish Paris-Roubaix, especially if it's a rainy edition, you deserve, if not a glass, at least a couple of glasses of champagne. And whomever wins this edition of Paris-Roubaix, it's going to be one for the ages. I hope everybody can tune in. Whoever does win, the next bottle of champagne when we meet up is on me, and hopefully you'll be enjoying plenty of bubbles for the years to come. Cheers, everybody. So good. Well, thanks for your comments and subscriptions and your thumbs up. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook if you so desire. Thanks, everybody. Paris-Roubaix, the greatest one-day race in the world. Why? 33 miles of cobbles. 33 miles of cobbles in the course of about 140, 150 mile race. So